In the next 48 hours, you can open a door to possibilities you might have only dreamed about. This isn't about frantically chasing success or wrestling the universe into submission. It's about tuning your heart and mind to a frequency of absolute trust and compassion, allowing life's gifts to gracefully flow in, even if you felt stuck or discouraged. There's a gentle, transformative power in dedicating a short, focused span of time to aligning your desires with the loving current that underpins all of existence. Over the next few sections, you'll discover a simple but profound approach, one that weaves together intention, gratitude, affirmations, mindfulness, and a willingness to release limiting beliefs. Think of these practices as sacred stepping stones that, over the course of just 2 days, create a path for abundance, love, and clarity to find their way to your doorstep. When you choose to immerse yourself fully, even for a limited window, you'll see how quickly your inner and outer worlds can shift. Of course, this isn't about perfection or ticking boxes from a place of tension. Instead, it's an invitation to bring a gentle focus to each moment. You'll learn to nurture your dreams with warmth rather than force them into being. If you're willing to invest consistent, heartfelt attention for 48 hours, you may be pleasantly surprised by how swiftly the universe responds. It's as though your deeper self has been waiting for you to declare, "I'm ready." In recent times, many people have turned to short, intense challenges, whether it's for healthier habits, personal growth, or spiritual insights. There's an undeniable attraction to seeing results fast. Yet the true beauty lies not in rushing, but in the concentrated passion you pour into these practices. By committing wholeheartedly for 2 days, you build a momentum that can ripple far beyond those initial hours. Let yourself feel curious and hopeful as you begin this journey. Perhaps you've tried various methods before, but yearned for something that sparks quicker results. Or maybe you're completely new to these concepts, and the idea of a 48-hour transformation ignites excitement within you. Wherever you stand, approach this with an open heart. Affirm quietly, "I embrace the next 48 hours as a gift, allowing life to unveil its wonders to me." As we proceed, you'll discover how focusing your mind and spirit in just the right way can shift your outlook from doubt to delight. Each day, each moment, becomes an act of co-creation with the universe. And as you align more deeply with that creative flow, you'll see that life has always been willing to meet you halfway. Ready to delve deeper? Let's begin by exploring why these next 2 days hold so much promise and how you can make them truly transformative. What is it about a 2-day commitment that can feel so magical? In many aspects of life, relationships, health goals, or even learning a new skill, we often see that the first burst of momentum can yield remarkable changes. That same principle applies to your personal growth and spiritual alignment. When you devote an uninterrupted block of time to these internal processes, you create a potent container for new possibilities to take root. Over the past few years, there's been a surge of online discussions around manifestation challenges, where participants claim profound shifts within short periods. Perhaps you've seen posts about a 48-hour manifestation experiment and wondered if the results were purely coincidental. Yet time and again, individuals return with stories of unexpected phone calls, job offers, or renewed emotional clarity. While it's easy to dismiss these as anecdotes, there's a gentle truth behind them. When we concentrate our energy consistently, we remove much of the mental clutter that usually scatters our intentions. By framing it as a 48-hour promise, you're making a declaration to yourself: I can do anything for 2 days. This limited but intense focus prevents procrastination and helps you remain vigilant. Think of it as a spiritual immersion, like stepping into a tranquil retreat where negativity has less space to thrive. Because the time frame feels manageable, you're more inclined to bring your full presence. You may find that doubts or excuses diminish, replaced by a willingness to see what's possible when you simply believe. That doesn't mean these practices will automatically erase every hardship or solve every challenge, but they can nudge you into a state of openness where solutions and serendipities become more visible. It's akin to clearing dusty windows in your home. Suddenly you notice sunlight streaming in, and everything appears brighter. When you commit to aligning with gratitude, intention, and positive thought for 2 days, you raise your emotional and energetic frequency, drawing experiences that match that renewed vibration. During this window, pay extra attention to small signs from the universe, coincidences, helpful conversations, or even a sudden sense of peace. Sometimes, the biggest breakthroughs appear subtle at first. A small shift in perspective could be all that's needed to set larger events in motion. Hold on to the spirit of trust, even if you can't yet see the grand picture unfolding. In these 48 hours, your primary task is to remain steady in your commitment. Watch your thoughts, nurture your affirmations, and cultivate a grateful heart. If you find your mind wandering to old worries or drifting into disbelief, gently refocus. You might repeat a simple mantra like, I am present, I am receptive, and I am guided. Notice how this helps anchor you back into the moment. Realize that every time you choose faith over fear, you strengthen a newfound pattern that can outlast your 2-day experiment. Once you sense that you can invite tangible shifts in such a short time, you'll discover a deep well of confidence to support you in the long run. Now that you understand why these next 2 days hold such transformative potential, let's move forward and explore the first key element: setting a clear, soulful intention that aligns you with life's abundant flow. Your intention is like a lighthouse guiding every thought, feeling, and action toward a unified destination. Without a clear intention, we often find ourselves drifting, reacting to life rather than co-creating it. But when you consciously set an intention, you effectively place a beacon in the distance, lighting your path and reminding you what you're working toward, especially over these next 48 hours. What makes an intention powerful isn't its grandeur, it's the sincerity behind it. You don't need to pressure yourself into wishing for something massive if that doesn't resonate. Instead, choose something that genuinely excites you or feels deeply meaningful. It might be improved health, better financial flow, a sense of inner peace, or clarity in a relationship. The key is to phrase it in a way that envisions the outcome you'd love to experience, while leaving room for life to surprise you with something even better. The moment you pick an intention, you start channeling your energy in that direction. Feel how your heart responds. Is there a sense of relief or expansion? Maybe a tingle of anticipation? Those subtle bodily sensations can confirm that your intention resonates with your soul. If you sense tightness or anxiety, you might refine your goal until it feels more liberating. For example, If you're feeling pressured about financial matters, you could shift from, "I must have a large sum of money right now," to, "I joyfully welcome unlimited abundance in the perfect timing for my highest good." In many contemporary self-help discussions, people highlight the importance of an intention statement, a concise reminder of your chosen direction. During these 48 hours, you can keep this statement in mind whenever you notice your thoughts wandering. Perhaps you're washing dishes or taking a walk. Let your intention float through your mind like a gentle breeze, reaffirming that you're on a purposeful path. You might say, "I commit to my highest vision and trust the universe to guide me." It's also helpful to write your intention down on a note card or journal page. When you see it written, you reinforce it visually and mentally. Each time you revisit that statement, you infuse it with a little more power. Over the course of 2 days, those increments add up, creating a steady hum of focused energy that aligns everything you do. If doubt arises, treat it as a natural visitor rather than an enemy. You can acknowledge the fear while choosing to return to your intention. Remember, the goal here isn't to force belief, but to gently nurture it. By consistently refocusing on your heartfelt desire, you train your mind to dwell more on possibilities than on limitations. As you proceed, keep your intention alive in the backdrop of your thoughts. It's like watering a seedling. You don't need to pry it open to make it grow. You simply provide sunlight and nourishment, trusting it will bloom in time. Next, we'll explore a vital element that works hand in hand with intention, one that rapidly accelerates transformation: radical gratitude. Gratitude is like sunlight streaming into a darkened room. It instantly warms and uplifts the space. When you practice gratitude consistently, especially during these 2 days, you create a stable emotional platform from which your intentions can flourish. It's simple. The more you appreciate what you already have, the more you invite the universe to offer you experiences worth celebrating. We've all heard about gratitude lists, but let's deepen the practice to something I'll call radical gratitude. Instead of simply jotting down a few items in the morning or evening, try weaving gratitude into every aspect of your day. Upon waking, feel thankful for your beating heart, the comfort of your bed, or even the birds singing outside. Notice the sensation of your breath filling your lungs and acknowledge the gift of being alive. Then, as you move through daily tasks, like brushing your teeth or making breakfast, find small moments to say, "Thank you for my body, for my home, for my ability to learn and grow." You might think, "This sounds excessive. Won't it lose its meaning?" Surprisingly, immersing yourself in gratitude can shift your entire emotional landscape, particularly when sustained over 48 hours. Instead of going through the motions, do it mindfully. Let each thank you be a gentle spark that ignites genuine appreciation. The idea is not to gloss over struggles, but to nurture a mindset that sees blessings alongside challenges, thus maintaining the energetic openness that invites greater abundance. Some people also use visual reminders, sticky notes with gratitude prompts, or phone alarms that say, "Pause, name one thing you love right now." These small cues help you stay consistent, particularly if you're new to ongoing appreciation. Over time, you'll find your spirit brightening, and your mind will start scanning for things to be grateful for, rather than fixating on what's missing or lacking. This shift alone can drastically elevate your vibration, allowing your intentions to catch momentum more quickly. An added benefit of this approach is how it gently softens the edges of tension in relationships. When you consistently recognize the goodness around you, others may feel that positive shift in your attitude. You might start complimenting people more often or seeing their good qualities with fresh clarity. In turn, that fosters a harmonious environment that further supports your 48-hour commitment. If doubt creeps in, like a voice saying, "But I still have so many problems," acknowledge it and balance the thought with something you're thankful for right now. Affirm, "Despite any challenges, I choose to see the abundance already present in my life." This balanced view prevents negativity from taking over and reminds you that blessings and hardships can coexist, yet your focus decides which one grows stronger. With the foundation of gratitude laid, you're now primed for the next crucial step, actively affirming your desires. This is where you'll infuse your words and thoughts with empowering energy, setting the stage for immediate and remarkable shifts. Words carry tremendous power, shaping your inner dialogue and the way you perceive the world. When you affirm a positive statement repeatedly, especially with heartfelt conviction, it seeps into your subconscious, transforming it from a mere wish into a personal truth. Over these 2 days, affirmations can act like gentle seeds you plant in the fertile ground prepared by your gratitude practice. What should you affirm? Anything that aligns with your chosen intention. If your focus is attracting financial abundance, a phrase like, "I welcome unlimited prosperity with ease and grace," might resonate. If it's about healing or self-love, you could say, "I embrace my wholeness, and I am worthy of deep, radiant well-being." The key is to pick words that evoke a warm, uplifting feeling in your heart. If an affirmation feels stiff or forced, tweak it until it feels authentic. Repeat your chosen affirmation throughout the day while commuting, cooking, or waiting in line. Speak it softly or in your mind, letting each syllable resonate within you. Combine it with visualization if you like. Picture yourself already living the statement. Feel the joy and relief that comes from achieving that state. This practice goes beyond mere repetition. It's about igniting your emotions to match the words. If you notice resistance, don't worry. It's normal for old doubts to rise when you introduce a new belief. Instead of battling them, treat them with compassion. "I hear you, but I'm choosing to adopt a viewpoint that elevates me." The more you calmly return to your affirmation, the more you train your mind to accept it as reality. Think of it like learning a new language. Initially, it feels foreign, but over time, it becomes second nature. Consider writing your affirmations in a journal dedicated specifically to this 48-hour journey. Decorate the pages with symbols, doodles, or colors that inspire you. Each time you open it, you'll get a visual burst of positive energy that reinforces the new message. You can even set alarms on your phone labeled with your affirmation, so you're gently reminded to speak it several times a day. Some people also enjoy mirror work. This involves standing in front of a mirror, looking into your eyes, and speaking your affirmation aloud. Initially, it might feel uncomfortable, but it's an incredibly powerful way to connect with yourself and break through self-conscious barriers. Over time, you may notice you're not just saying words, you're truly believing in them, seeing the sparkle of conviction reflected back at you. With your affirmations now a living thread in your 48-hour tapestry, you'll feel more anchored in positivity. but watch out for those sneaky moments where you slip into autopilot or doubt. That's why our next topic, mindful presence, is so vital. It will help you maintain clarity, ensuring your newfound positivity isn't drowned out by old habits or unconscious worries. It's easy to get caught up in the swirl of daily events and forget you're in the midst of a powerful 2-day transformation. That's where mindful presence becomes your anchor. Mindfulness simply means paying genuine attention to what's happening in the here and now, without letting your mind wander into fear or speculation. Think of it as keeping your mental sky clear so that the sunlight of your new beliefs can shine through uninterrupted. Throughout these 48 hours, you might set a gentle reminder every few hours, an alarm on your phone or a note on your desk. When it goes off, pause whatever you're doing, close your eyes if you can, and take 3 slow, deep breaths. Feel the expansion in your lungs, then exhale tension and distraction. This is a simple act, but it works wonders to bring you back to center. You can even use a phrase like, "I return to this moment, safe and supported." One of the joys of mindfulness is that it doesn't require special equipment or lengthy rituals. You can practice it while sipping tea, walking the dog, or washing the dishes. The key is to let your senses fully experience the moment. Observe the colors, textures, and sounds around you. Listen to how your body feels. Notice any tightness in your muscles or any swirl of thoughts in your mind. Then, gently guide your awareness back to calm, steady presence. If negative self-talk creeps in, perhaps you catch yourself thinking, "This 48-hour thing won't work for me." Try not to judge or suppress it. Instead, acknowledge that thought as a passing cloud. You might say internally, "I see you, doubt, but I don't have to feed you." Then refocus on your breath or the sensation of warmth in your hands. Repeating your chosen affirmation can also help dissolve these clouds of uncertainty, reaffirming the bright reality you're cultivating. Mindful presence also amplifies gratitude because you naturally become more observant of life's blessings. You might suddenly notice the comforting hum of your heater on a chilly day, the sweetness of a ripe fruit, or the supportive text from a friend. These small, beautiful details often slip by unnoticed when we're lost in busyness or worry. Yet when you're mindful, each discovery feels like a small miracle that energizes you further. Throughout this journey, treat yourself with kindness if you feel yourself drifting. The mind naturally wanders. That's what minds do. The magic lies in catching the drift sooner and gently guiding yourself back on course. Each time you practice this, you strengthen a muscle of awareness that can extend beyond these 2 days, leading to a more peaceful, intentional life overall. With presence as your ally, you're far less likely to sabotage your new beliefs with old thought patterns. You'll find it easier to sustain your affirmations, your gratitude, and your sense of unwavering intention. That said, there's another crucial layer to address: releasing the deep-seated limiting beliefs that might still be lurking in the background. Let's explore how you can lovingly let those go. Even the most dedicated soul can run up against invisible walls built by past conditioning. These walls often appear as limiting beliefs, old scripts that replay, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never succeed." If left unchecked, they can slowly erode your sense of possibility, no matter how strong your intentions and affirmations might be. That's why spending a portion of your 48-hour journey consciously identifying and releasing these beliefs is so empowering. First, realize that these beliefs didn't form overnight. They likely took root through childhood experiences, cultural messages, or painful moments where you felt unsupported. Honor the fact that these beliefs once served as coping mechanisms or ways to make sense of the world. Now, though, they may be obsolete, blocking your progress rather than protecting you. Gently acknowledging this can ease the process of letting them go. A simple way to unearth limiting beliefs is through journaling. Set aside a quiet period, maybe 15 minutes, and write down any fears or doubts that pop into your head about your current intention. Don't censor yourself. Let the thoughts flow, even if they feel silly or harsh. Then read them back with compassion. Ask yourself if these statements are absolutely true, or if they're echoes of a past hurt. Remind yourself, I can choose to free myself from beliefs that no longer align with my growth. Mirror work is another potent tool here. Look into your own eyes and speak gently. I'm willing to release all that stands between me and the good I deserve. You may feel emotional, and that's okay. Emotions often surface as we peel back layers of self-doubt. Let any tears or vulnerability come and go, remembering that this is part of the cleansing. Afterward, you might affirm, I forgive myself and I forgive the past. I am free. As you move through these steps, notice if any physical sensations arise. A knot in your stomach, tension in your shoulders, a lump in your throat. Use a slow, deliberate breath to send warmth to that area of your body. Imagine dissolving the rigid beliefs, allowing your tissues and cells to relax. Some people also find it helpful to physically shake off the tension or stretch their muscles, symbolically releasing stuck energy. Keep in mind that letting go is rarely a one-and-done event. It might require multiple rounds of acknowledgement and compassion. The beauty of dedicating 48 hours is that it gives you permission to return to this process whenever you feel something rising to the surface. Each time you release a limiting thought, you free up space for more love, trust, and confidence to blossom in its place. Through this tender approach, you create fertile ground for your intention to thrive. Now that you've addressed the hidden blocks, let's shift focus to how nurturing your body and mind in tandem can supercharge your manifestation efforts. Physical well-being is often the missing link in spiritual work, so let's explore how to align them harmoniously. In our rush to transform our thoughts and emotions, we sometimes forget the physical vessel that carries us through each day. Yet your body is an integral part of your holistic well-being. Every cell resonates with the energy of your beliefs and emotions. When you neglect physical self-care, you might find it harder to maintain a high vibration or stay anchored in positivity. Conversely, when you nourish your body with love, your mental and spiritual practices gain an extra boost. For these 48 hours, consider making small but meaningful changes to your daily routine. You could start your morning with gentle stretches or a short walk, feeling your muscles awaken and your blood flow increase. As you move, you might repeat a simple affirmation like, "My body is my ally, and I treat it with kindness." Notice how linking movement with positive words elevates your mood and clarity. If you want to go deeper, explore mindful eating. Before each meal, pause and offer gratitude for the food in front of you. Appreciate the hands that prepared it, the earth that grew it, and your own body for receiving it. Take each bite slowly, savoring the taste and texture. This practice doesn't just benefit your digestion, it also reinforces your awareness that all aspects of life, including sustenance, are connected to your inner state. Hydration is another underrated ally. Our bodies are mostly water, and staying properly hydrated can have a surprisingly strong impact on mental clarity and emotional balance. During these 2 days, keep a water bottle nearby. Each time you take a sip, reaffirm your intention or silently thank your body for supporting you on this journey. This tiny habit transforms mundane moments into continuous acts of self-love. If you feel inspired, try a simple self-massage or comforting bath at the end of the day. As you massage your shoulders or soak in warm water, silently repeat a healing affirmation. I release tension and invite ease into every cell of my being. Visualize stress melting away, replaced by a sense of lightness and renewed vitality. This not only soothes physical aches, but also strengthens your emotional resilience, reminding you that you're worthy of care. As you blend these physical acts of nurturing into your mental and emotional practices, you'll likely sense a heightened synergy. Your intentions become more vivid, your affirmations sink deeper, and your gratitude flows more freely. Your body, heart, and mind start to function as a unified whole, amplifying the energy you project into the universe. This doesn't mean you have to achieve perfect health or an Instagram-worthy workout routine in 48 hours. It's about small, loving gestures that reinforce the truth. You deserve to feel good in your own skin, and a supported body magnifies your spiritual growth. When you treat yourself with kindness on every level, you create the ideal environment for miracles to unfold. Now that you've explored the crucial elements, intention, gratitude, affirmations, mindfulness, release, and self-care, let's bring everything together. In our conclusion, we'll reflect on how these practices meld into a powerful 2-day experience that can ripple through every area of your life. You've arrived at the threshold of a powerful experiment, devoting 48 hours to wholeheartedly align with the abundant flow of life. In this time, you've learned to set a clear intention, bathe yourself in gratitude, affirm your desires with conviction, stay mindfully present, release stubborn limiting beliefs, and care for your body as a precious partner in creation. Each of these practices acts like a vibrant thread, weaving together a tapestry of positive change that extends well beyond these 2 days. Think of what you've set in motion as a seed now planted deep in your psyche and spirit. Although these 48 hours provide the water and sunlight for initial growth, the roots can continue to spread long afterward if you keep nurturing them. Just as a seedling needs consistent care to mature into a full-blown tree, your new beliefs and elevated mindset thrive on regular practice. That might mean revisiting your affirmations each morning or continuing to keep a gratitude journal as a daily ritual. Of course, the universe doesn't run on rigid timelines. You may notice subtle changes within the first few hours, like a calming sense of hope or a friendly coincidence that feels more than chance. Other shifts might blossom after the 48 hours, like meeting the right person at the right moment or witnessing a door open in your career. Stay receptive to signs, no matter how small. Each one is a gentle reminder that you're co-creating your reality in partnership with a loving force that wants you to flourish. Should obstacles or doubts reappear, don't despair. True transformation doesn't hinge on never facing negativity, but on choosing to respond to it with grace and resilience. If you stumble, recall these 2 days. Remind yourself that you once dedicated a window of time to unwavering positivity and heartfelt intent. If you did it then, you can certainly refocus now. The more frequently you decide to align with optimism, the easier it becomes to stay there. Finish your journey with a self-hug or a reassuring gesture, something physical that seals your commitment. Close your eyes, inhale deeply, and affirm, "I have tasted the power of focused love and intention. I carry this energy forward into every day." Feel that statement reverberate in your body. In this final moment, recognize that you are both the gardener and the garden, able to tend to your life's unfolding with compassion and patience. As you step back into your routines, do so with a new awareness. You have the ability to shift your perspective, elevate your vibration, and gently encourage the universe to lay everything at your feet. It may not always look exactly as you expect, but rest assured, the seeds of abundance and joy have been planted. Cherish them, water them, and let them grow. Life is ready to meet you in your newfound clarity, offering blessings that align with the love you now carry in your heart. And so, your 48-hour adventure becomes a lifelong invitation to keep blossoming into the best version of yourself.